Okay, guys, so this is a serious topic because a lot of people use payees, or put another way, they're required to use payees. And they can either go with one of two options, either a company that does it, or essentially they can have an individual person go ahead and represent them as a payee. My foot just slipped off the thing. There we go. And so, as a result of that, what this comes down to is a situation of how much do you trust your payee? Now, as somebody who basically subscribes to and receives information related to, reports from the federal government, I wanted to take a moment and explain to you what happened in Springfield. This the title is the press release specifically from justice.gov. Springfield woman pleads guilty to stealing Social Security benefits. Howdy, guys. Howdy, Linda US, Don P, Shaquille Oatmeal. Howdy, howdy. Let's get right into it. Boston, a Springfield woman, and this was on March 24th, which was, let's see what today is, the 26th, so 2 days ago. Okay, Boston, a Springfield woman pleaded guilty today to stealing Social Security benefits. Hilda Griffin, who's 41, pleaded guilty one count of false representations to the Social Security Administration. U.S. District Court Judge Mark G. Mastrioni scheduled sentencing for June 30th, 2023. What'd she do? Griffin served as the representative payee for three individuals who were receiving Social Security benefits. Griffin failed to disclose that the individuals stopped living with her. That's the important part. They stopped living with her in October of 2014, and she continued to receive benefits on the individual's behalf through December 2014, when she stopped serving as the personal representative. So she stopped working with them back in December of 2014. She stopped helping these three individuals at that point. In October of 2016, Griffin reapplied to receive Social Security benefits on behalf of the three individuals. So like 2 years later, she reapplied to get them benefits, even though she was not really representing them at that point. Despite the fact that they were not in her custody, Griffin then improperly received benefits for two of the individuals through March 2017. So, she got them for a little bit under a year for two of the people, and through May 2018 for the third individual. So that one was actually almost 2 years, or not 2 years, about a year and a half more. In total, Griffin stole more than $26,970 in benefits intended for these three individuals. The charge of false representation of the Social Security Administration provides for a sentence of up to 1 year in prison, 1 year of supervised release, and a fine of $1,000. That's so you know what these payees face. It's not really, the 1 year in prison, that's scary, but the $1,000, supervised release, that's not scary stuff. Sentences are imposed by a federal district court judge based upon the U.S. sentencing guidelines and statutes which govern the determination of a sentence in a criminal case. Okay, United States Attorney Rachel S. Rollins and Sharon McDermott, special agent in charge of the Social Security Administration Office of Inspector General. Office of Inspector General is like it's the attorneys on behalf of the SSA's commissioner. Office of Investigations, the Boston Field Division, which is very similar to this whole like CDI unit situation, made the announcement today, the 24th. Assistant U.S. Attorney Christopher Morgan of Rollins Springfield Branch Office is prosecuting the case. All right, so what do you need to know? Here's the basic bottom line in this situation. The most common ways that theft occur with a payee is a partial taking or a full taking during a transitional time. A transitional time could include when someone is gone in jail for a couple of days or in the emergency room for a couple of weeks. All of a sudden, the funds get used up and are gone. However, here's another example of someone stealing, which is, of course, where somebody who wasn't representing them, who wasn't living with them, who wasn't doing anything with them, had their benefits being forwarded to them to be able to be used, not with the disabled person's permission. So this is a problem. Now, I'm going to say this to you. There are not a lot of companies out there that will handle payee status. And the bottom line is they don't really make that much per person. So at the end of the day, there's just not many out there to go ahead and dole out the funds. Now, with that said, it is almost always best to have a family member doing this. However, of course, some family members are just bad, evil people. And then, of course, some friends turn out to be bad, evil people when money is involved. If you can, and this is one thing that I recommend to people, if you are a disabled person that's required to have a payee, the rules on what a payee must do. We're going to do a video on it anyway, so you could just use the video, but get the rules. Then, on top of that, what you have to do is sign a contract with your payee on the things in addition to that you want them to do. If they're willing to do it, cool. If not, go find somebody else. But we'll go through some potential provisions you should want your payee to be held to so that they do the proper processing of your money from your benefits to you in an orderly fashion. All right, guys, I'll catch you a little bit later. If you like these videos, please remember to like, subscribe, and leave 5-star reviews. In order to leave a 5-star, you just go ahead and Google disability resolution. Again, disability resolution, click the 5 stars. I will catch you a little bit later. You have a wonderful, wonderful day. Glad to see everybody in the comments section. Howdy, Adam Brock. Howdy, Kylie Ray. Howdy, Doc Enick. Adam Brock again, Slathers. Howdy, howdy. I will catch you guys a little bit later. You have a wonderful, wonderful day, and we will go from there. Thanks so much. Bye-bye, guys. Bye-bye.